Hello and welcome to the course open event for the construction department. My name's Andy Gould. I'm the head of construction, and I'll take you through some of the information that hopefully you will need and answer any of the questions that you may have. So we'll move straight on to the next slide. So at the moment, these are the courses that we are currently offering at the construction department. So all the ones in yellow are trade areas. So obviously bricklaying, joinery and plastering we currently offer. We also are opening up wall and floor tiling and painting and decorating, but they won't run for another 12 months yet because we just don't get the numbers. So bricklaying, joinery and plastering are all go. And as you can see there at the bottom as well, we've got the construction in the built environment. I will come back to that in a second PowerPoint, in a separate presentation, because there's quite a lot of information in the built environment course. So basically, if you want a career in the construction industry that's like a site manager, a surveyor, contracts manager, site engineer, and then that's the course for you. All the ones in yellow are if you want to be that tradesperson, but there's nothing stopping you progress up the career path, which we'll discuss in a few more minutes on another slide. So currently in the construction industry, average wages of £30,000 a year for self-employed bricklayer, joinery, plasterer are absolutely not uncommon. In many instances, you will earn more than that. As a self-employed tradesperson, you're the master of your own destiny, to be fair. You can earn exactly what you want to earn. You put the hours in and you get paid for what you actually deliver. So as a bricklayer, you'll get paid by the brick. So I would get, at the moment, prices are about £450 a thousand. So every 500 bricks that I lay, which I can lay 500 bricks easily in a day, obviously that's £225. So you can imagine that you can earn tremendous amounts of money at the moment. The industry is booming. Obviously, we're not entirely sure how the industry is going to look when we come out of this COVID situation. But the industry will survive. There's nothing so sure of that. We always need to be building something, whether it's hospitals, schools, houses, commercial. There's always a lot of industry going on. And before we went into this situation we're in now, there was a massive skill shortage. So there's thousands and thousands of job vacancies for bricklayers and tradespeople, because the industry has lost a lot of people. You know, people have retired, people have moved to different countries, and we've not really replaced those people. So the skill shortage is very, very real. So if you are a skilled bricklayer, joiner or plasterer, you will find work in the industry. The other thing to think about is there's wonderful career options. Now, I started as a bricklayer back in 1988, and I was very, very lucky to be given loads of opportunities, but you can be exactly where you want to go. So if you want to progress and be promoted up the ladder, then there's absolutely no reason why you can't do that in the construction industry. It's so vast and varied, the different roles within the industry. I started off as a brickie, then foreman, then site agent, ran a small works department, then ran my own company. You can go exactly where you want to. The only person who's going to stop you is yourself. Leave your mark. But if my wife and daughter were here and they were giving you this, they would tell you how I can bore them to death about everywhere we go, no matter where it is in the country. I'll say, oh, I built that. So you as a bricklayer, as a tradesperson, you're going to leave your mark all over the place. The buildings you build will stay built for a long time. It is a very rewarding job. I would never ever want to work in any other industry than construction. You get a lot of thanks for the stuff that you do. If you do an extension for somebody on a house, you're improving the place that they live. You're giving them extra space to live more comfortably, and they thank you all the time. So it is extremely rewarding. So basically, these are roughly the things that you'll be doing whilst you're with us. So mainly practical work. I would say about 80% of the course you'll be in the workshops, building away, whether you're a joiner, bricklayer or plasterer. If you've not already achieved Masters English, then you will have to study that with us. It's not optional, it's part of the programme, and attendance and engagement in those sessions is absolutely 100% paramount. Something else that we do a lot of project work. So if we can get onto building sites, we do. And where we can't, we carry out community projects for worthy people within the local area. So we will go and build a garden shed, lay a patio, build a wall. We will get real life work opportunities just to help underpin the stuff that you're learning. Work experience again is a big part of it. If you can get work experience, then you're going to learn a lot quicker, and you're going to see some of the things that you'll come across in the industry, and that will only stand you in good stead. Enrichment activities, as you'll see a bit later on in the slide, we do a lot of sports at the college, and you can try out for the sports teams. But what we also try to do is have some fun activities, because it's really important that if you're enjoying your time at the college, you will learn better. And the construction industry is a really enjoyable industry to be in. Again, I've mentioned it before, but I wouldn't want to have worked in any other industry. I've had some of the best times of my life at work, working in the industry. It's really good. It's funny. It's hard, but very, very rewarding. Okay, so why choose Reseath? These are just some of the facts. Obviously, lots of colleges do construction. 94% of our students progress onto a higher level course. So you'll start at level 1. No matter what your academic background, you'll start at level 1 because you need to know the basic hand skills of each individual trade. But then most of our students, 94%, progress onto a level 2 and then onto a level 3 programme. 95% of our students achieve. The only students who don't achieve are those that don't attend. It's very difficult to get people to be a competent tradesperson if they don't want to attend. And obviously we pride ourselves on trying to get this real site experience available for the learners. It's difficult, it's hard, but we understand how vital that is for our learners. So we make it happen, whether it's real sites or project work that we undertake ourselves. And this bottom one, the CSCS card, it's called a Construction Skills Certification Scheme, and most of the big house builders and large building sites, you cannot get on site without a CSCS card. So we give the students the questions to revise, and once they're at a position where we believe they will pass, and it's a very, very testing set of questions, and you've got to get 45 out of 50 to pass, we will take you to Stoke, where you will sit the test in the driving test centre, and we will pay for your card. It's as simple as that. And as it says there, it is the passport to the industry, and it'll open up so many doors that wouldn't be available if you didn't have it. And we've got excellent links with local employers. Our apprenticeship team have got loads and loads of local builders that we engage with, as well as all the builders merchant supporters. So we've got loads of links to employers that are only going to benefit you. And obviously the workshops, as you'll see in a minute on some of the photos, are just outstanding. They can't be matched at other colleges. You'll see that in a minute. And very briefly, what our students said last year. So Pulse 2, Pulse 3, the second and the fourth column. These are the scores that all learners have given us. So you can see the comments down on the left hand side, but all learners love what we do. Fills us with a lot of pride. And as you can see there, the construction department scored higher than the college averages. So all learners have a really good time and they value what we do. And like I say, that fills us with immense pride that our students can say that sort of stuff. So what can you do next? Obviously, you can progress on to the next course, the next level of course. If you're lucky enough to find an employer, you can go on to an apprenticeship. You can also go on to a higher education course once you've got your level 3. And again, the career options in the industry are vast. There's just no end to where you can go. You can be a tradesperson for the rest of your life. I mean, I'm still a tradesperson. I still lay bricks, still build extensions. I love it. But obviously, I run this department as well, so that you can do anything that you want to, as I mentioned before. Now, these are just some photographs of what we do. So you can see some of the brickwork models that are built. You can see students there working away on some of the building sites that we take them onto. Down in the bottom right here, that's our plasterers at a local vets. They wanted some plastering doing, so they asked if our learners would like to go do it, and we jumped at the chance. Just what I said about going out and seeing these real opportunities is so vital for our learners to do. And that's the bricklaying workshop. As you can see, it's massive. Each learner gets their own individual bay to work in, and that's theirs for the rest of the year. You don't get moved on, or you don't have to take it down because somebody else needs that space. It's yours. No one takes it off. These are the plastering bays. Again, nice and roomy, plenty of working space, and again, they're yours to keep. You won't get moved away. And this is the bench workshop, which is again a lovely spacious area. The toolkits that you can see on the bench, they're numbered, so you will be given a set of tools to look after for the rest of the year, and you'll be given a bench to work at. And again, you won't be moved on. It's your space. And then also we've got some pictures of our students out on real life projects. Pricing a job up at a primary school in Tarpley. Some of our learners burying a time capsule. The building that they're standing in front of, they helped to build on the college campus, which again is a fabulous thing to be involved with. And here you can see the bricklayers working on a site at the Cheshire Showground, building a pizza oven. This is some of our apprentices. We built a small house on the Cheshire Showground, built that in 5 days. Got a lot of attention at the Cheshire Show. But again, these are all the things that we do to underpin the skills that we're learning. And again, some pictures of student work, learners on construction sites, because like I said, we do get them on building sites. The joiners doing the setting out. They learn every aspect of the trade from the very beginning, from setting out to the measuring, marking and cutting. And that's the job that we did at the Leonard Brothers Vets. They were very happy with the work that we did. And also we've got the student life. So as I mentioned before, there's loads of different teams that we do at the college. So you can try out for the rugby, men's and women's football, hockey. There's all sorts of stuff. And we try to do some mountain climbing as well, because that instills the team building that and camaraderie that's vital within the industry. But we raise a lot of money for charity whilst we're doing that. Some team building exercises there. That's not me. I have done that, but that isn't me. That's the joiners winning the interdepartmental football game, which didn't please me as a bricklayer. But again, it's all about having fun at the college. And that's us on some of the mountain climbs we've done. So the application process is there. You can apply online right now. Visit a website, and if you can do it online, you'll get fast-tracked through the process, and our staff will get an alert as soon as it's there. And we're currently arranging for the interviews. I hope there's enough information there. Feel free to give the college a call and speak to me in person, and I look forward to seeing you at the college in September. Thank you.